Hello and welcome to episode number 94 of Creating a Legend. Today we have two impossible matches. Shakhtar away in the league and Barcelona at home in the Champions League. I can't imagine two harder matches for us to try and win. Since we were last together, we've played 4 matches. Dnipro in the league was the first one, a 1-1 draw. Igor Kharkiv scored in the 18th minute. They scored with the dodgiest penalty ever awarded in the 94th minute. I know I am biased when it goes against my team, but I have no idea why it was given. But we move on. Olympic D were the next opponents, and we beat them 1-0 in the league. Igor Kharkiv scoring that goal. And then we started into the Premier League Championship group stage games. 10 years I've been doing this save and I still can't get that right. Anyway, I was suspended for this one because of I kind of had a bit of a go at the referee after the Dnipro game. So the assistant manager was in the charge for this one, and I picked a side, submitted it, and he changed it. He brought in Alexander Mikheyev and he dropped the main striker Gaston Kevin Rodin for Washington Ario against my wishes. And if we had lost, I would have sacked him. But we won, so I've forgiven him. Fofana and Dembele with the goals in that one. And we've just got through to the Ukrainian Cup final by beating Chernomich 3-0. Tewu, Starkov and Rolin in the first half. A relative walk in the park. And we have Shakhtar in the final. So we're not going to win that cup. And without thinking about it, I've just clicked on submit team. So this is my team for today's game. It's Sarniowski in goal, Ganchev at left back, right back is Tepesi, Raimundo and Kovachenko at the centre backs. Exiki, Kogot, Ekram, Starkov and Tewu in the middle with Gaston Kevin Rodin up front. We are unchanged from the last game because I didn't think about changing it before clicking submit. Whoops. 3 points will give us Europa League qualification, which at the very least that's what we're looking for, but we have to start beating Shakhtar. We have them 3 times between now and the end of the season. If we beat them 3 times, we will win the domestic double. Or should win the domestic double. If we don't, as Rolling goes through, shoots from distance but that's wide, then we'll have another season of 2nd place. I'm playing with the latest update, which came through a couple of days ago. I have noticed that there's been a lot of weird opportunities and chances since that update's come through. It might just be fate or chance, but who knows. Shakhtar on the ball. Zakharov inside. Long ball over the top. Garcia is through. He's through on his man. He chips the keeper and Sarniowski. That was a bit weird. And Sarniowski saved it. That's what I mean. Something's happening that's a little bit you don't normally see when you play a lot of Football Manager. We clear the corner. Amaf. Looking for options. Zarkov. Amaf. Good tackle. We get the ball away through Ganchev. These are all very much nervy matches whenever we play Shakhtar. In theory, we are as big a reputation as that club is, but they have such a wealth of good, strong, solid players that have got the experience to win the leagues. This is always incredibly tough. They have a goal kick. We win the header. Gaston Kevin Rolin picks up the ball. They run into each other, and they can now break. Garcia on the ball. Looks in, crossed away, cleared by Raimundo. Osman. Lorenko. Long ball over the top, intercepted by Tepesi. Starkov wins the ball. Tewu, long ball over the top. Rolin, could he be in? He's got a long way to go. He's in the books now, and he shoots straight at the goalkeeper. Good opportunity there. Spurned. Free kick. Zakharov whips it in. Flips on the near post, and that is a goal. Komar scoring. Flicking on his header from a free kick just before half time. We've switched off, and it has cost us. Good free kick. Unmarked. Headed home. We never learn. 1-0 down at half time. Not going well. I think I'm going to have to be a bit aggressive in the team talk and maybe change 1 or 2 things. We have made a couple of changes to the team at half time. Ario has come on and McKaylee has come on as well. We've gone 5-2-3, which worked to an extent in the last game against them. We're basically having to throw what we can at them to try and get a result. We are currently on counter, but we're going to go to attacking. Basically, a draw, a defeat is nowhere near good enough for us, as you would well expect. Ganchev on the ball. We haven't seen much of us from attacking threat. Ario now, getting down the byline. Cross it in low. Tewu's in. Tewu has a shot saved. Oh, it's those opportunities that don't go in when you're playing against Shakhtar. They somehow stay out, and it always costs us in the end. 25 to go. It's not going well for us at the moment. Rollin is having a shocker. A 6.2, but I've got no other strikers on the bench, and he's got 20 goals this season, so I kind of have to keep him on. Taylor for corner. Clicked on the near post. Comfortable save from the goalkeeper. It's going to be one of those games, as it often is against blooming Shakhtar. It's hard-coded into the game that they will not lose games of football that matter. If this game meant nothing, we'd be 3-0 up. But it's important, so we are losing. Ganchev on the ball. Long high ball in. Taylor with the header. Taylor with free header. We are back in the tie. Surely it's going to be disallowed. It hasn't been disallowed. Even though it looked clearly onside, you'd never expect the referee not to disallow it. Ganchev got the ball. Hopeful ball into the box. And Taylor, despite being fairly short, won the header and made it 1-1. We are back in the game. But we have to keep going for it. We have to get the 3 points. Can I make another change in that midfield? We've picked up a couple of bookings in there. Got Tanskiovsky who can come on. He's going to come on for Starkov. Principally because Starkov has been booked. Rollin has still not had a good game, but he could get a chance. Tepezi. Tanskiovsky. Whips in. Arriero! Arriero! Checking. Yep. Not being disallowed. Not being disallowed. 2-1 up. Arriero. That would have made a great video. He just paused. Great header. Great goal. We are 2-1 up. We will now immediately go to counter. Have we turned it around against Shakhtar? 5 to go. They've got a highlight. It's going to be an equaliser. It's got to be an equaliser. Tanskiovsky. Taewu. Whips in across. Oh, it's intercepted. Garcia. You just know they're going to get an opportunity and they're going to score. It always happens. Long ball over the top. Antonidio is in. Shoots and Sarniowski just lets it through his bloody legs. Always happens. And there was doubts about the offside. Of course there was. It looked on, to be fair. But Sarniowski just lets it through his legs. 2-2. And it's going to feel like a blooming defeat. 6 minutes of stoppage time. Nothing's going to happen apart from Shakhtar will probably get another chance and they will score. 3 minutes to go. They're on the run. Ball over the top. Antienko is through again. Shoots and over the bar this time. Last few seconds of the game. This is usually when they score their winner. Arriero. Tanskiovsky. Rollin. Can't get it through. And it's cleared away. Antonenko. Crossfield ball to Lorenko. Antonenko shoots wide. And that should be that. It is that. Full-time score. Shakhtar 2. Gelios 2. If you'd have asked me after 70 minutes, I'd have taken a draw. After 82 minutes, I would not have taken a draw. We had to win that game. But we haven't. But we are still 2 points clear. So we are... Not 2 points clear. We are 2 points behind. But we are still in the contest. And we march on. This is Champions League now. We ain't got a chance against Barcelona, but we'll give it a good go. Sarniowski is the goalkeeper. The back four is Tepezi, Raimundo, Kovachenko and Ganchev. Taewu from the right, Fofana from the left, Starkov, Ekram and Kanzi in the middle with Washington Ario up front. As long as it's respectable, I'll be quite happy. We've already ran our race in the Champions League. We've already got a lot further than I thought we would do. I didn't think we'd beat Atletico Madrid, but we beat them very, very comfortably. So to be in the quarterfinals is an unbelievably good achievement, and we'll get a massive wedge of cash for crashing out as well, which is always a positive. And we get to play Barcelona, which is a fantastic. A chance to play in the new camp as your last European game of the season is a beautiful thing. McKenzie on the ball. Starkov now. He finds Raimundo to Ekram to Starkov again. McKenzie. Back to Ekram. Lovely little triangles here. Starkov, McKenzie, Ario. Crossfield ball. Fofana. Fofana could be in. Fofana whips it back. Ario for header. But it's stayed by Terstegen in the Barcelona goal. It's been remarkably even. Just the one highlight to show in the first half. Ario's header that was saved by Terstegen. But it's 0-0 at half time. Just reaffirm the message to the boys that we are massive underdogs here, so we can just relax in this second half. With an hour gone, I'm going to make a change. Going to switch Fofana to the right hand side and bring on Zitsky. So 30 minutes to go. It's been a very, very quiet 90 minutes. Do we gamble and push on to try and score a goal? That is the gamble. I think we can. We'll go control. We don't want to be silly. McKenzie loses the ball, and that could be a second yellow card for a Barcelona player. They're down to 10 men for the last 15 minutes. Eduardo Dewadi has been sent off, and we're going to make a change. Going to bring on Rollin for Ariu. I don't really want to go more attacking in terms of a formation, because I just want to make sure we're not losing this. So last 10 minutes we're going to go attacking. If we can nick a goal, that'd be great, but we don't want to give them a chance to score themselves. That's the gamble. Crossfield ball, Masasa, but Brandt. Starkov wins it, locks it long. Rollin, huge amount to do. Just hold it up there, hold it up, hold it up. He does. Starkov, Fofana over the bar. Last moments of the game. Ter Stegen takes the goal kick, plays it up to Ramgolo. He backs to Ledesma. Ter Stegen clears the ball away, locks it long. Waiting for the full-time whistle in this one. Stepezzi finds Ekram. He finds Fofana. He finds Starkov. And now Ekram. Fofana on the overlap. Is there a late twist? Stepezzi crosses it in. It's intercepted. And it's all over. Half-time. Gelios 0. Barcelona 0. I think we've done ourselves justice here. And in all honesty, we probably were the slightly better side. All to play for in the second leg, and that will be tomorrow's episode. No, it won't, because this episode is going out on a Friday. That will be Monday's episode. So thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, leave a little like for me. If you are new to the channel, please do subscribe. I've been the FM Novice. You've been my audience. We'll talk again soon. Good night.